Welcome back to another episode of the We Just Talk podcast. It's your girl Donniip. Episode 5. We got your boy Meat. You know I want to call you Meat so fucking bad. I don't know why.
Go for it. Do it.
Because everybody know name Demetri is Demetri. Is it Demetri?
It's Demetri.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody that I know that's named Demetri or Demetrius, they got the name Meat.
It offends me when they say Demetrius.
Yeah, I'll probably be offended too.
I'll be like,
that's like when people spell my name wrong. I'm like, bro, why the fuck would you put an E on the end of that, nigga? Yeah. My name is Donnie with 2 S's. Fuck is you talk about? Welcome. I'm excited. Big Donnie. Fuck is you
Big Donnie. Pleasure to be here. I appreciate you for having me. This is my first time out here. It's actually quite, different than what I expected. Yeah.
In a good way?
Yeah, the White House wasn't what I thought. I expected like flames and dances and
at the White House,
all type shit. I don't know what the fuck I expected.
You're wrong.
Fucked my memory up, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all right.
It's all right. But DC itself, the
DC is lit.
Y'all lit out. I fuck with that.
It's lit as shit here. I fuck with it too. That's one of my favorite places. I love DC.
Yeah, I ain't seen a lot of places in the world that I'd move to. I've been a lot of places, but I'd come here.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I feel the same way too. I'm staying here.
Yeah.
People like, when you blow and you get real big, you're not gonna move. No, I think I love it here so much. It's such a vibe here.
I'm gonna stay in Chicago too, but I fuss with the DMV. I fuss with you.
Live by coastal. Well, it's not by coastal, but you have 2 spaces.
Yeah,
I think it'll be dope. Welcome in. They been waiting for you. The girls been waiting. The girls been waiting.
Who?
The girls.
What girls?
All the girls on fucking social media. Let me get this off my chest.
I say something every now and then.
Yeah, you that nigga.
You
don't think so?
Am I?
Absolutely.
To who?
To a lot of us.
If you stamp it, I'ma say.
Fucking ain't got shit to do with me. Nah, you that
stamped.
nigga. You that nigga.
No, I don't know, man. It's been a hell of a ride we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
All of this shit just transpired in like July.
July of 2023. Okay.
Yeah. Oh shit. Ooh,
just see what I'm saying?
Did I drop my phone?
You finna get up out of here.
Leave it. It's all good. But it all transpired in like July of 2023. I went on a date, and before I went on a date, the lady was like, the young woman, she was like, I'm sorry. She was like, I have a hard time trusting men. She was like, I'm super indecisive about men because all the men I know ain't shit. And she was like, my daddy wasn't shit. He ain't in my life, this and that ain't this. And I was like, well, I'm probably not the nigga you want to date. I'm probably not that guy. Because you going to come in and you going to have all these preconceived notions about what man not doing or what man should be doing and shit like that. I was like, you going to make it harder. And so we planned a date. And she mentally, and I think it's a trauma thing, imagine if I tell you we going on a date next Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you know. We going on a date next Thursday. Mm-hmm. You put it in your calendar. By the time, let's say it's Wednesday the night before, Thursday rolls around, you completely blow the plan off. You like,
I'm pissed.
You.
Oh.
You like, I ain't think we was going. I ain't heard from him since yesterday.
Oh, bitch, something wrong. Why the fuck you ain't reach out?
She could
have reached out.
She canceled the whole. She could have been like, "Yo, we still on." And when she did say, "Yo," I ended up calling her probably like 3 hours before we was planning to kick it. I'm like, "You ready? You good? We there?"
Still on?
She said, "Oh, we still doing it?" I said,
"Okay," because she didn't hear from you the night before.
She heard from me the night before because she didn't hear from me that morning.
That day. Oh, okay. But you tapped in and said, "Hey,
I'm like, "We still on?" She like, "Oh yeah, we still doing that." I thought, but to me, it came off as I'm going to cancel it before you cancel it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to save myself some disappointment. But, baby, I wasn't going to disappoint you. Jesus Christ.
She already had the negative expectations.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't even no expectation. She just was like, I already know this nigga finna do what everybody else do. I hate when people do that, though. Don't come over here with that.
Yeah, it was bad.
That type of shit makes me feel like you got detachment issues.
And people do.
Yeah.
People do be having detachment issues. Everybody, be trying to cover it up because society tells us, if you ain't talking to me all day, you don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
It's not true.
It's not, yeah. Especially when you know a person's lifestyle and what they have going on. Like, I work 12 hours a day, bitch.
Come on now. You know I'm a busy man.
Now you mad at me.
And the thing about it is everybody want the busy man, but
until they get the busy man.
Get the busy man.
Yeah, and they can't. I can't keep up.
But
yeah,
it's the same thing going on now. Everybody want the popular man until you get the popular man.
Yeah, now all of a sudden their insecurities start to flare up,
and everybody be asking why I'm single. That's
why
it's all fluttering out here. Dating super hard now because Mama, I can't help you tame whatever problem is in your soul. You gotta do that self work. Mm-hmm. You gotta sit down, and people don't want to do that. That's hard.
Yeah, of course. People don't want to do the self work. They don't want to do the shadow work. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want to heal. They don't want to take that Band-Aid off that wound that hasn't quite healed. No. Or they do, and they expect everybody else to fix it. Mm-hmm. Like, no, you gotta do the work yourself, sis.
For sure. And what happened after that? So. I have a show, so I'm a musical artist as well. Okay. And that was going great.
You a singer?
I do a little bit of everything.
Sing me a little something. Go ahead. I'm going to tell you if you sound like shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay, well, okay, now I'm just letting you know.
Goddamn. Never mind.
Oh, good.
No, but I do a little bit of that, but rapping primarily is what, drew the attention. So I already had like a fan base of like 50,000.
Really?
Or something like that, yeah.
On TikTok?
I didn't have a TikTok. Okay. On Instagram.
Okay.
I made a TikTok shortly after, so from July to November. November, I made a TikTok. Mm-hmm. I'd already had a music name on Instagram or whatever the case was, but she came to a show of mine, and my parents happened to come to the same show. Mm-hmm. We went on one date. We saw Little Mermaid in theaters, right? Okay. We was drinking in the back. It was cool. Right. But she like, you ain't gonna introduce me to your.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Are you sick?
So that's what. So this story that you're telling us was leading up to the videos. Mm-hmm, okay. Mm-hmm.
So she ended up feeling a way about the whole thing. Mm-hmm. It was a lot going on. When you busy and you on set and you gotta move around and perform and shake hands and kiss babies and you gotta do all of that. It's busy. I ain't got time to single you out as much as I'd like to. I still came over there, spoke, had conversation. Yeah. I attended to her as much as I could. She ain't fuck with that. Yeah, it wasn't enough. Yeah. And she ended up like leaving early before I even hit the stage. She got
damn, she didn't even see you perform.
She was upset. Wow. And that was cool. You do you. I understand. Some shit going on. She ended up leaving. And she texted me the next day like, I ain't gonna be able to do this, and I don't feel like I'm a priority. And
off of one day?
Off a date. Right? Yeah. So I ended up giving this advice that was similar to this. I said, take your time to heal, like for real, on some real shit. There's men out here doing the self-work. And in all actuality, I was speaking to the future Mrs. Wiley. I be saying it a lot. I'm a man of manifestation. If I say it's out there, goddamn it, it's out there. Period. So
I hope my husband talking like that. Like
I'm sure he is, girl. I'm sure he is. You know what I'm saying?
He better be.
I know he is, Mr. whatever. We gonna put a name on it, but I end up like telling her like heal a little bit, work on yourself, like spend time. And shit's hard, but it's worth it. It's worth it like a motherfucker. Cause I hit the gym, I did this, I did that. I found myself for real, and what people don't know about dating somebody healed is when they found themselves, it's hard for you to come in bothered. Mm-hmm. When you ain't fucking this piece up out of fault for. Yeah. You ain't doing that. So I end up telling her that and telling her there's a man out here that's getting ready for you. And the only reason I know and I'm confident enough in saying this is because I'm that man getting ready for mine. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me I'm the only one on the world doing it. So that's what I told her. Then I just made a video one day and was like, I'm gonna put it online. I looked up the next day, it was like 250,000.
Really?
Yeah, and then somebody was like, "Hey, you know something? Say something else." And then I was like, "Y'all don't want to hear what I got to say." Yeah, I be having shit to say. And then one time I accidentally started with, "I just want to get this off my chest real quick." And then people start like spamming it in the comments. What else on your chest? And da 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 da. And I'm like, "Fuck, I'm gonna start with that." And then they was like, "You have a very unique voice. Your voice this." And I was like, I don't hear it. I was stuck with this.
You definitely got a dope voice.
I appreciate it.
It's dope as shit. It is.
You don't want to hear that shit rolling over at 2 a.m. Baby.
I like it.
You don't want to hear that. Not 2 a.m.
I might want to hear that.
Not 2 a.m. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is crazy. That shit gonna scare the shit out of you.
Listen.
No. Who the fuck?
So are your videos Like, is it your personal experience? Like, how do you conjure up the topics to come up with it?
typically I'm just living through my day and I see something and it'll spark a whole thought and some more shit. And but most of my videos that I've made is from experience.
Yeah.
Like somebody asked me recently, they literally DM'd it to me. It was one I was talking about, like fellas needing to please the woman. I was like, all this shit not hard. Eating pussy is not hard.
Oh,
it's not
God
difficult.
Damn.
There's one target we should be aiming for.
And
like,
out
what the
hole.
fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing?
Niggas. I'm sick of y'all asses.
In the video,
oh God,
in the video, I'm like,
took me to piss me, to triggered me.
I don't get it. Like, and everybody be so pressed about it. This shit is common sense shit. Like, there's one spot. You ever played the little water gun game at the amusement park?
Yeah.
Me and my son was just playing this shit. You just hit the middle.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Like, what are we doing? Switch it up, get original, slow it down, speed it up, little tongue, lot of tongue, whatever you doing. But like, this shit is common sense, and that was the problem though. When I first started doing it, I was thinking everybody knew all of this. Mm-hmm. I was thinking this is common sense. When you first started eating Gucci? No. I mean, I would imagine that too, but you know what I'm saying? I thought everybody knew, like, respect yourself.
Yeah.
Like, allow no. But I'm going to give it a little grace because there's moments I didn't respect myself. I saw love as the biggest picture.
Yeah.
And love, you don't lead with love. Mm-hmm. You lead with a respect. You lead with a trust. You lead with if you're good for me or not. Exactly. Yeah. And that's now leading my dating life other than love. I could love you, but baby, you gonna have to be
I may not like you though.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like that what people don't know, that's part of marriage. Mm-hmm. Part of marriage is being together so long, you might not like this motherfucker right now.
Yeah. And you gotta be able to deal with people in different seasons because the way the person shows up today is not going to be the same version. You're not going to get that same person in definitely 3 to 5 years because people plan on evolving and people plan on changing, and it's like you have to be able to change and grow with me.
Yeah.
But people don't.
For sure. And my biggest problem came when I was in a relationship for a while. My biggest problem came when I've always loved one person. My whole life. I had this whole 13. I'm talking about we was kids. I've always loved one person my whole life. And when that was over, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know myself because loving her was all I thought I was designed to do.
Yeah.
I didn't really know myself because like I never took the time to be like, damn, what makes you happy? Who are you? Who do you want to be? I swear to God, my whole life was hell bent. I'm gonna be rich, baby, to take care of you. I'm gonna be rich so our kids good. So you're good. What's the lady that's always cooking shit from scratch on TikTok?
I don't know.
It's this lady, she living so fucking comfortably. She was just like cooking in the kitchen with like fashion, some shit from like Fashion Week that ain't even came out yet. She wearing this shit so like unbothered. That's how I always envision my life to be. My wife needs that.
Yeah.
You know, and it was this person. When I envisioned marriage, it was this face at the end of the aisle. When I envisioned kids, they was gonna look like her. I wanted a daughter so bad to mimic the wife.
Yeah.
Exactly. And when that fell apart, it was hard to come back from that.
Yeah.
Because it fell apart on like it fell apart in such a traumatic way. I had a depression that was super bad. Yeah, I be just doing a lot of shit. I was coaching this little girls basketball league at the time. And the day in question, you know, I fuss with you, but this is years ago.
Wow.
Like I'm talking about years ago.
You know what's crazy is that the fact that you're so vulnerable about that, a lot of men would never talk about that.
And I think that's the problem.
And that is.
You know, that's the problem. Yeah. I got a little son. His name Logan. He be 5 in August 9th. And I put him through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I tell him a lot. You know, he's seen this because there's no way you can hide this from a baby he's 3 at the time. Yeah. My son came to me, he said, Daddy, you need a Band-Aid. Just like that, just straight like that. And to him, it's just that simple, you know, but for the person that's laying next to me every night, I just expected a little more of a, how can I help? Yeah. But, you know, even giving grace, because I'm big on that, people going through their own struggles that I may not know about. You know what I'm saying? So I can't expect you to show up for me if you're not showing up for yourself.
You got to make sure your glasses fill up.
And with everything that transpired, you know, I can't be mad at it.
Yeah.
I found me and, you know, now I'm able to help other people find themselves. So you know, it's a beautiful little
So
life
this comes from the depression that you experienced from being in a relationship?
Yeah, it wasn't the depression of the relationship. It was life.
It was.
I was working a lot. I don't think people truly know what depression is.
Mm-hmm.
Depression is like when you aim for joy, but there's no joy in nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I heard somebody sum it up the other day. They said depression is having nothing to look forward to.
Yeah.
Your days, it could be the sunniest, 90th degree day outside, and all you see is gloom.
Mm-hmm.
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Put on a pair of sunglasses. That's what the fuck depression is.
Yeah.
Sunglasses is no sun. Eventually, if you wear sunglasses long enough, you begin to believe it's dark outside.
So what made you like come up out of it? Like what happened for you to say, okay, this is enough. Enough is enough.
Well, I tried to take my life, unfortunately, and my parents came and kicked my door in. And she cleaned my whole house. It was blood all over the place, whatever. And God just kept showing up like this. I was like, fuck it, this taking too long. The night in question, my gun was actually elsewhere. You know, so it's just crazy. But I remember like it was fucking yesterday. I just came back from like this Millennium Tour joint. And I had liked this girl, right? You know how people be breaking up and they be like off and on? This was an off period in my relationship. Okay, so I had met this girl in between time. This is the only girl I've ever like can say I was falling in love with, you know what I'm saying, outside of my child's mother.
Okay.
And she was great. But, and I shit you not, this is the honest to God truth. I knew in my heart of heart I wasn't over my family and what I was creating there. So I told the girl, she told me that she told me I'm not showing her off as much as she liked to be shown off. And I had every answer in the world as to why not. I had every answer in the world as to how I can fix it, and I wanted to. But I didn't want to fix that knowing I wasn't done with this. So I told her, I understand. It's okay. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I understand everything you have to do for yourself. You do that. So I you set her free. You know what I'm saying? You don't hold on to people. I ain't really that type of person. And I did that. And the Millennium Tour rolled around. And my child's mother's there. The girl's there. I'm there. Everybody there.
Damn.
And, you know, you drinking and you doing this and you doing that. These two are constantly bumping heads. And at the moment, I don't deal with either one of you guys. You know what I'm saying? You doing your own thing. You doing your own thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just...
Well, technically you are. You was dealing with that girl.
Technically, you know what I'm saying? But this is after saying, you know, you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? This is after that whole free mantra. You know what I'm saying? But if I owed anybody something, it was her more than anybody else.
Your baby mother?
No, the girl.
The girl, absolutely.
Exactly. But I'm like, at the time you drinking, and I'm like, I don't deal with either one of you guys. Why are y'all even around each other? Just split up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this place is this is an arena. We're in an arena, and y'all keep bumping in it like y'all trying to do it. But the thing about it is, again, grace. You understand shit a little differently as you age. Her heart's involved. Her heart's involved.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? At the time, you don't see that. I fought at my child's mother because you don't want me, right? You keep showing you can't show up for me, and you not ready to be here. Set me free or leave me the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like handle me right or leave me.
But you know, they don't
alone.
never want you until somebody else do.
Amen. And
or until they start dating somebody else that's going to be a void filler for you.
Yeah, that's an interesting topic. I
that is a
Hey, that's one.
They want you to. No, they don't want you until somebody else fucking wants you. Like, where the fuck was all this energy at when you had my attention?
And my problem was this is where it all boiled over. The show ended up progressing on. They end up separating, whatever. After the show, the girl reaches out to my child's mother. My child's mother messages the girl on Facebook. They going back and forth on Facebook. And in any conversation, you turn into the enemy. You get my child's mother tell a bunch of lies about, you know what I'm saying? I was dealing with her and no, the fuck I wasn't.
Right.
So my child's mother does everything in spirit to make this girl hate me. She like, if you ain't gonna love me, she ain't gonna get you either. So my child's mother did all she could, and it was like the boiling point of how come I want everybody to be happy and don't want anybody want to see me happy? Why can't I live? Why can't I love? You know what I'm saying? it boiled over. But it was that. It was falling out with family. It was falling out with friends. It was death around. You know what I'm saying? And to that night, I just tried to, I couldn't see joy. I had none. And I apologized because, I felt terrible because I have a kid. Yeah. And he deserves that's what helped me get out of it. I looked at that little boy and it was tough, man. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him and I told him I apologized. I tried to make it work with your mama. I tried my hardest. That God knows that's what your daddy wanted more than anything else. Yeah. And I cried to him, and after that, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm getting up. Yeah. I'm picking me. Ain't nobody got to pick me. I'm picking me.
Period.
And since then,
So do you think that now at this stage, you feel like you know what you want?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Peace.
Listen, be my peace or peace.
That's it. All I need is a little bit of peace.
What does peace look like?
Peace looks like an understanding. Peace looks like communication. Peace looks like trust. Peace looks like even if there's no trust, you're going to ask. You know what I'm saying? Peace isn't jumping to conclusions. Peace isn't assuming. Peace isn't expecting intuition to answer the question. Peace is avoiding the problem. Yeah. Like, let's get it while it's small so it doesn't grow into this big-ass problem tree. And that's all peace is. Baby, I will help you through. This is my camera?
That's your camera.
I will help you through. Let me start though. Miss Wiley. Let me speak to you personally. I will help you through everything in this life you will ever have to battle. I promise you this. All you do is have to bring it to me. I am a man who understands, and I am a man that's willing, able to help you through anything you got going on. I promise you. Just bring it to me. Peace is all I want.
I think it's only about 3 of y'all.
It's only 3 of who?
About 3 of y'all.
3 of who?
3 of y'all can't. Who just sat there and talked to his wife and manifest. I don't know nobody. I only know about two.
I do about
two, 3.
Because I be like, man, and this is my fucking problem. I walk around like every day. I can see anybody and be like, what if that's my wife right there?
Yeah. What's for you will come though. What's their way?
I was at a hotel recently here, and I get a call in the room, and I answer the call. I'm like, who the fuck can be calling this room? I'm like, somebody next door. I answer the phone, and it's the desk receptionist, and she like, I knew your voice. So I'm like, she like, I'm finna get off work. I just want to see if you were you. So I go back down there and I'm like, how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Me. What's up?
It's me and sweet girl.
You thought that was Mrs. Wiley?
You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But that be my thing. Like, you never know. I ain't saying it is. I ain't saying it ain't. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't already know Miss Wiley. All I'm saying is, baby, when it align, it's gonna feel like peace. Yeah. And that's how you know it's supposed to happen.
Yeah. That's what's up, though. You talk to your wife. That's what I'm talking about.
Every day.
Shout out to Kira J. Kira J told me that. She be like, I be talking to my husband.
You got to.
This is who he is. My husband's never going to let me settle. Do you think that can you deal with a person who's not healed?
Can I deal with it? I can.
You can deal with an unhealed version?
Do I want to? No.
Oh, okay. Fuck no.
I can.
I can't. Fuck is you talking about?
No.
Nope, I can't.
No,
I can't. I can't deal with an unhealed version of a person. I can't, because it's for like, when you're whole and when you've done the work and you have set and you took an accountability, like, you've worked so hard to get to where you are. And for you to think that you finna come into my space and shake up my fucking world, you smoking fin or ass. I don't fucking know which one it is.
Fin ass.
Both of them.
Both. BOFFUL. Both of them.
Exactly. You smoking both of them. So I can't. I try. I can't say I can't. So let me recant that.
You can't. You don't want to.
I don't. I really don't. I don't. It's hard, yo. But see, my problem is that I deal with a lot of projects.
No, the problem is
because I'm such a caretaker for me. I deal with a lot of projects.
My mama called me Captain Save 'em, and I don't really like that.
Captain Save a hoe.
You know what I'm saying?
That be me. I be always trying to squeeze my eyes and look and see if there's like a little bit of potential. But people be potentially ain't shit, and me having to realize that it is what it look like. Like these. Take it for face value. When people show you, like, it is what it is. I be trying to be like, nah, let me just give them a little bit of grace, because maybe they're just experiencing some hardships right now in their life, and we all have done that. Nah, at this place in my life, at this age, and all of the work that I've done, I don't have time. I don't have the energy. I'm tired of settling, because I've been settling like a
you ain't got to.
Fuck.
You ain't got to.
And and I know that now.
You ain't got to settle for shit.
with a capital S, bitch.
You see them? And the thing about it is, I be telling people, like, I leave the door wide open. Like, I leave it wide the fuck open. My wife could be, and I mean this is a true fucking statement. My wife could be homeless under a bridge right now. My wife could be strung out on drugs, right? I don't know. Yeah. And until you meet them, you see all these stories that's like, it's how you impact somebody else's life. You know what I'm saying? I could be the motivating factor for her to turn her life around. I don't know. And I try not to close no door, but what I do know is it'll feel easy because it's aligned by God.
It's aligned.
It'll feel easy. Yeah. So whether she having her problems in her personal life or not, it's not gonna take it. She's not gonna take it out on me. That ain't what we doing. And right now, everybody think I could just save them.
And that's my thing. That's my thing. Like I said, I deal with so many projects unconsciously because of who I am as a person. Yeah. I be trying to, like, I dated a dope head. Moment of transparency. I did. It was very challenging. But I fell in love with the story. Like, I wanted to really figure his life out. Like, I wanted to help. Like, I'm like, I know I can help him. Like, I can help you. Like, what can I do? And I know him for a really, really long time. Our sisters, his sister and my daughter went to school together. They went to elementary school together. And I've known him for a very long time. And just to know that he transitioned over to that world. Like, he tried to date me. He was like, yo, can I take you out on a date? I was like, get clean. We can go out. But that was one of the worst times for me. Emotionally, he was he was so sweet to me though. He never disrespected me. I felt very comfortable. I didn't feel like I had to hide anything. Absolutely. Like, oh my God, let me hide my purse. This motherfucker might steal from me or some shit. Like, I didn't feel like I had to sleep with my money in my bra or none of that. Like, he treated me really good. He was such a sweet guy. He was a great listener. But that drug, it took over, and I felt like I was the one on it because, like, wondering where this person is every night. Driving around trying to figure out, like, damn, you not answering your phone. Did this motherfucker OD?
Shit, that's hard. You
finding them in the back of a fucking 7-Eleven, sleep in a car, and they nodded the fuck out, like they gone. You like, damn, did you OD? To
these
still staying.
On the sidewalk out here.
Yes, they do. Still staying. Like, I have to figure this shit out, and I'm inserting myself in a space that I don't even fucking belong in. But then I had to realize, like, damn, this man can't do nothing for me. Sometimes God put you in people's lives for you to simply show up. You ain't supposed to get nothing from them. You supposed to just simply show up. Sometimes God placed you in people's lives to show you what not to become, so that you can know how to navigate through the good when it presents itself. Amen. So I just, it was a lot. It was a lot for me. It was really, really hard for me, like, emotionally, because I wanted the sobriety a little bit more, a lot more to him. I went through the whole detoxing and the whole rehab thing and celebrating 6 months of sobriety and going to the NA meetings and making sure everything, he was doing the right thing, helping him get a job and put himself in a position only for him to relapse again.
How long was y'all dating in that?
We weren't dating for a really long time. I want to say like 6 months, and then
that's
after
some really long shit right there. Though.
Yeah, it was for a minute, and then after he went to rehab, came out, and I just knew I couldn't do it because it was just too much for me emotionally. And I told him, like, if we're not going to be together, just promise me that you're going to stay clean. That's it. I don't care what you do. We were great as friends still. And I ain't talked to him for a long time. I ain't talked to him for like a couple of months. And then I called him one day, and I know when he high. I was like, I said his name. I was like, what's up? You high? I can hear you. He was like, what you talk about? I said, please tell me you ain't relapsed. He ended up telling me he relapsed, and I called his sponsor. And I was like, did you know he was back out there? She was like, I couldn't tell you that because that's my, like, I can't tell you that. Like, it's against my job. And I was like, he over here now. He has a motherfucker. Fuck. She was like, bring him now to an NA meeting. And I went to the NA meeting. God damn it. I was like, you got to go share.
See, now the thing about it is, I'm all in support of everything you're saying, but for your person. Yeah. When you're in a relationship and problems fall as tough as they may, because you never know what a motherfucker got battling or dealing with or going through. But if you love a person, you put up that fight. 6 months and
listen.
No, it ain't no meeting.
Listen, you just never know. A lot of us stayed in relationships and done things that that we shouldn't have been doing. I'm pretty sure you've been there before. When you stayed and doing, you wanted to unalive yourself. Yeah. And a part of the reason why was stemmed from your relationship.
Yeah, a little bit of love. A little bit of love. Yeah,
love will do two things. It's going to make you strong, going to make a fool out you.
Absolutely. It's fucked me up.
It is.
But it's done both for me.
Huh?
It's done both for me, though.
Same.
It's done both for me. It made a fool out of me, for sure.
For sure. Ooh, capital F.
But I feel like I'm I lead with love now. Love is in everything right now. Earlier we were eating, right? Hey, y'all, listen. Y'all don't know we really friends. Like we really get along.
This
like
my homie right here. That's what people don't know.
She on live saying, "Hey, she on live telling y'all." No, but at the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? We sitting there talking to the waitress, and we like, you know, send us a little additional because, you know, but that's what it is. Yeah. I feel like I run across moments like that far too often.
Yeah.
Some dude stopped me to have a conversation earlier when I was trying to get in the Uber. I mean, he was running his mouth. But, you know, you got to be that for people, show up for people. But love is leading for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's made me strong. Mm-hmm.
It done the same thing for me. It's made me strong. It made a fool out of me a lot.
It's supposed to.
Yeah. And I think you got to go through it to get to it.
And I was just telling somebody this.
You go through what you grow through.
Yeah.
You grow through what you go through.
Somebody asked me, they was like, where are the men like me? I was like, they ain't been fucked up yet. Let them. Love makes a fool out of you. And then
God.
But if love can put you back together, oh my God. Imagine the woman, Kenna, this is my life. Imagine the woman who gets the man after the games. Imagine a woman who gets the man after the problems, the heartbreak. She finna get a good one. Unless you got the guy who want to be a player after the fact. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if he still believes in love, still buys into that, mama, you're going to have a good husband. I'm talking about a good one.
Yeah, I need mine to come a little rough around the edges. I need you to be able to experience some things, like some rough patches.
I've been there. I've been homeless. We were poor as kids. I remember my mama hate when I get to tell about these stories. I remember shoveling snow to melt the snow. The lights was off, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I have great parents, by the way. But, you know, shout out to them. But life gets hard, you know, you appreciate it a little more. Like, money does not hold the same value to me that it holds to everybody else.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Gotta be rich. But, you know what I'm saying? I think money buys time. And I want to provide my parents with a freedom to travel, freedom to do this, freedom to do that. I want to provide my wife with just a luxury of saying, I ain't got to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I provide for myself.
Oh, bro.
That's what I provide for myself. That's why when some of these dudes be trying to come talk to me, I was like, on Instagram, it's no fucking way. I feel like a lot of men like the idea of me. But having to actually date me and show up, it looks very fucking different. And I'm like, it's no way you scanned my page because you hollering at me through Instagram. There's no way you scanned my fucking page and then thought that you was the type of man for a caliber of woman like myself. It's no way.
It's also hard.
Now I feel disrespectful.
It's hard to impress an impressive woman.
Yeah.
It's hard. You know what I'm saying? When a woman who got something going on for herself and she's, you know, content with herself and she respects herself and she's been through the bullshit same way.
Yeah.
Once that woman's been through all the bullshit, it's hard to come back in and disturb her.
You know what else I experienced with a lot of men is that a lot of men that I've dated like toxicity to the point when I show up and I be gentle and I'm loving and I'm kind, they don't know how to receive that well. But if I shout and I yell at you and talk to you like you ain't shit, they know how to, they understand that language very well. And I care not to deter myself from who I am. I'm going to stay true to me. I don't give a fuck what it is that you like to receive. But me, nah, a lot of men don't like that. Like, they say that they want that. They don't really like that, though. They don't really want that.
That's because most men perceive it as, like, boring.
Yeah, or, like, it's, you know what I hear, it's always something.
It's always something.
It's always something. Every time I say it's always something. It's always something.
The thing about it is it's always supposed to be something. That's life. What the fuck are we doing?
Exactly.
Every day you get up, it's supposed to be a motherfucking problem you got going.
And it's like that. So you want to be okay with treating me like shit, but I'm not supposed to be able to say a fuck ass thing about you treating me like that. Are you insane? That be the mass manipulating. That's the and people don't even know that they're manipulators, and they just so accustomed to just being that way. A lot of men that I come across, they so used to treating 25 they done dated 25 women. They treat them all the same. When they get to a good woman that they actually allegedly want, they try to have that same energy and apply it over here. So therefore, when you can't do the things that you think you can do to me that you used to get away with a lot of them other bitches because they're not whole, they're not healed, they're unhealed, they're not mature, they broke or they ain't got a lot of shit going for themselves or they don't even know what it is that they want. They've allowed you to believe that the way that you act is fucking okay. So you come over here and because you so used to being that way, you're like, I can apply the same pressure over here. Then when you can't, I'm looked at as combative. It's too much. It's always something. Baby, listen, you're not for me. And I had to realize I'm not for every fucking body.
No, for sure. And I think the beauty in that is like after they've ran across that, after all them 25, the 26 that showed them different, and you can't talk to me, that's the one they want the most. And
that's the fucking, and they fuck it up.
That's the truth.
And that's one of my biggest fears with dating is me showing up for a man only for him to fucking walk out on me. That's one of my biggest fears.
Say that one more time.
One of my biggest fears is me showing up for a man, doing everything in my fucking power to make sure that I make him feel safe, I make him feel vulnerable, I make him feel whole. I'm doing all the sucking and fucking and, making the house feel like a home. Because when you come to that, when you pass that threshold, it feels good and cozy when you come up in here and you fucking walk out on me to get your dick wet for one night. And a lot of men I know personally will do it. It's insane to me. Yeah, it's fucking insane to me. I get it because a lot of men struggle with being promiscuous.
I don't even think that's it. I don't think it's the thrill of the. I used to think it was the thrill. Like, men just want to be like dominant and this. Men miss one piece. A woman can make one mistake, one thing. You get in one argument, and they willing to make that big risk and throw everything away.
That's what they've been waiting on.
It don't even be the sex. It don't even be the sex from the other woman. It be the idea, and the moment you catch them, they be like, well, she gave me something you wouldn't give me. You see what I'm saying? I could talk to her. I couldn't talk to you.
That's insane.
I swear to God.
It's insane. It's fucking insane to me. I don't understand it.
But the communication solves all of that. If I can sit down with my wife and be like, baby.
And that right there
is fucking me like this. I need to listen like this.
And that's another thing that I struggle with men. It's a communication piece. It's like you want communication until you get a woman who starts to communicate and stop receiving it as if I'm attacking you. So that lets me know that you lack a little bit of a confidence because you think that I'm coming at you and I'm trying to fucking attack you, and I'm not. I love you. I love you enough to let you know, baby, you're going to have to sit this one.
Talk to me.
Hello? I'm going to let you know. Buki, you might have to sit this one out. You can't go out for Cinco de Mayo. You just told me that your funds was a little short. Tell the fellas you might have to have talk on Tuesdays in the house with some Taco Bell.
And that's the fucking thing. But
Can't do dog do the outside. But see, it's like men want the truth until it's time to get the truth. Yep. When I show up and I'm telling you where you falling short of the wayside, you thinking that I'm doing too much. Or I'm telling you how you made me feel some type of way. And you first thing you tell me is, here we go again. That right there lets me know I need to find the nearest lime scooter and fucking run. Because if I can't
hey, lime scooter is crazy. I've been on them motherfuckers.
I know. But yeah, it's just, you want somebody that's going to be honest. Okay, if I'm coming to you and I'm telling you how you make me feel, and one of the worst things that you can ever do to me is fucking gaslight me. Because gaslighting is making me feel like, A, you're being insensitive to how the fuck I feel, and you're dismissing the fuck of how I feel.
Believe it or not,
it's fun until Donnie got the gun.
A lot of people don't know about gaslighting, and I was shocked.
And you're right, and they think it's something different. I'm just like, if I'm talking to you about something and you smirking, or you start deflecting and talking about, well, I ain't say nothing when. Well, what about when you? See, that lets me know that you
triggering me right
fucking now. Accountability.
I was in a motherfucking relationship.
I fucking hate it. I hate it.
This person would do something. They would do something and set a precedent for what the fuck the relationship has going on. If you come in this crib at 11:30. Fuck it, 2 a.m. If you come in here at 2 a.m. and I come in here at 2 a.m., don't say it's tit for tat. I respected a rule you set forth. It ain't tit for tat when the fuck I do it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But it's cool when you do it.
It's cool when you, but that's narcissism. And people don't know, people don't, it's so much, but that's why I be speaking to the world about love and learning yourself and self-healing and all of this shit. Because once you do that, you can spot it in other people.
Yes.
The problem is people can't see it in other people. They don't know what the fuck it's called.
I think that people, and people just don't even care to see it within themselves because they like the way it makes them feel. They get to, it gives them a little bit of power and a little bit of superior. So they lead with that shit because they so used to doing it with everybody else. They come over there and they do it over there. And it's like, it's just okay. You gaslight me. I hate that. And I hate a deflecting motherfucker. If you can't address the elephant in the room when it's there, you ain't finna address it now. When I'm telling you how you made me feel, how you hurt my feelings, how what you said to me stung me, I do not like it. Don't talk about, well, I ain't never say nothing with you, and guess when the fuck you ain't finna say it? Not at this moment. But what you can do is that when it's sunny outside next Sunday and we just having us a good time, let's talk about it like adults. But if I'm telling you how I feel and you disregard my feelings, or you talking about here we go, or it's just always something, it just lets me know that you ain't shit. You not my guy. You're not my person, because I'm really big on communication.
I will apologize from the bottom of my heart for how a motherfucker feel. If I made you, regardless if I agree with it or not.
And what I mean by gaslighting is this: don't tell me I apologize if I made you feel some type of way.
Oh no!
Don't do that.
No.
That's gaslighting in the motherfucker. Don't tell me you apologize. I apologize if I made you feel. Are you fucking stupid? Tell me, listen, I apologize for making you feel this way. What can I do to make you to fix it?
How can I fix this
I don't know. Because sometimes we're the ones who's dishing it. We don't even know that we even being that way. Tell me, what can I do to make you feel this way? I do apologize. Genuinely.
And you supposed to. But the thing about, I swear to God, I wouldn't even be single right now. None of this shit would be happening if an apology was given.
Ooh,
that's all
apology with work though. But see, apology with work.
Facts.
Because a motherfucker would love to apologize to smooth over the situation to shut you the fuck up. But do the work. I need you to do the work.
I'm gonna sum my whole little relationship up. The whole thing in like one sentence. I was never picked. In my whole relationship, whatever it came down to, that person picked themselves. Every fucking time. If you need something, you pick yourself. And me personally, I'm gonna pick my wife every time. If it's food on the table and it ain't enough for two people, baby, that's yours. If it's fucking something I truly want to do and we ain't got the funds, one or the other, baby, it's you. I was never picked. And it wasn't until I was outside it that I noticed, like, damn, one time. And like on my podcast, I spoke about Lost Lover Boy podcast.
Make sure you guys tap in.
Streaming every Saturday. No, I'm just fucking around. We stream randomly. But the thing about it was, my relationship, the first episode is who am I? Why am I relevant? Why can I speak on love? I gave my story and I told them, and a lot of people were shocked to know, like, I went and picked her up from Atlanta. Drove straight down there and straight back, packed her shit and moved her back to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? After not speaking to her for years. But when you need me, I'm there, girl. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I picked somebody else. I didn't say this is how much a U-Haul costs, this. I didn't give a fuck. I'm showing up for who needs me. And
no, listen, fuck no. Listen. At the end of the day, if my person, I need to be able to not only show up for you, but if you need to be able to show up for me as well. All at 50-50, I'm not into 50-50. I'm into whatever the fuck needs to happen in that moment.
Absolutely.
I need to be able to back my man play, because you just never know when his back is up against the corner. He might up against the wall, because it may be a time where, it may be 50-50 this week, but he may experience in some hours is going to get cut at the job. It might have to be 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. It may have to be 100. But you just gotta make sure that you got somebody that's willing to back your play. And people that's in position. There's a lot of people out here dating that ain't even in position. Like, why the fuck are you even outside? You don't even have no fucking money. Money in the sense that you ain't even got it for you.
Come on.
How the fuck are you outside? You can't even show it for you.
I know a motherfucker, old friend of mine, this motherfucker owed me some money from years ago. This motherfucker say, I ain't talking about little money, I'm talking about big money. This motherfucker say, I say, bro, you always outside. How the fuck do you have no money? He say, other people be paying.
It's no fucking way.
How are you a grown-ass man?
As an adult.
Talking about other people be paying. Man, listen, I was ready to fight. I was ready to fight. I was pissed.
I don't like it at all. I hate people like that. I know females who be like that too, but I can't do that. If I don't have no money, at least $100, I can't go outside. I mean, it's cool that you paying for me. I appreciate you like shit, but I gotta have some motherfucking money in case some shit hit the fucking fan.
And I never even asked for my money back. He just randomly sent it one day because I didn't want to be homies no more because we fell out.
Yeah.
But my thing about it is I can't be your priority. You got to get your priorities together. Yeah. Like, I've tried too long to like mend that and fix that and help you out, but you don't want it. You're not doing it for yourself. I can't give it to you.
Yeah. And that's one of my biggest things that I experience too, is that you have to make sure that your glass is full up first. You got to be able to show up for you. And when I mean, and I talk about finances, I had a situation. A person wasn't financially in a place to date to me, because he always had money issues. And I just was like, do you think that you're in position to date?
Nope.
He was like, yeah, it's just all about if the woman can accept me. And I was just like,
if.
So
I'm
thinking he coming with some, you know what I'm saying? Some
the nigga hit it, if shit. It's crazy.
If was a fifth, we'd be drunk, motherfucker. Fuck is you talk about, nigga?
Anytime you put if in that, fuck
so
up.
I was like, okay, well, let me say, he couldn't have, he just wasn't in the best place financially. And it ain't have nothing to do with me, because I'm like, remove me from the equation. Do you have it for you? what does it look like for you? If shit get rocky for you right now in this moment, will you be able to back your own fucking play? The answer is no. And you want to add a woman that's coming with a nasty bag. My credit is good. I come with a bag. Bitch, I am the legs and the chairs to the table. Hello? I'm coming with a lot. I got a lot going on. My moral compass is set the fuck up where it needs to be. I'm healed. I'm whole. I ain't perfect.
Ain't nobody perfect.
But I am willing to learn, and I'm willing to grow, and I'm willing to change. I'm coming. I'm that girl. It's not a lot of us. Amen. Kevin Gates said it's a lot of bitches cut from sheet paper and cloth. Bitch. No, for real. So it's like, if you know what type of woman I am and the caliber of woman I am, why the fuck are you trying to date outside your league? And that's a problem that I have with a lot of men and fucking women. Stop dating outside your fucking league. Date within, Mason said, date within your action bracket.
Explain that one to me.
Date within your action bracket. If you know you ain't shit, date you some ain't shit people. Thanks. Stop. And Kira J said some of the realest shit. It's people out here that got people in tribes simply for them. If you know you a poly type of man, meaning if you know you like to fuck multiple bitches,
go poly relationship then.
Go find you a woman who is either okay with you fucking multiple women or fucking multiple niggas. Them your people. But don't expect but don't expect
that shit's expensive. So that's already fucked them up right there.
Oh well. Stay in your lane.
You can't afford one woman. Two ain't gonna do it for you. Stay in your fucking lane.
But what I am saying is that a lot of men be doing shit that they just dating out their league. You want a woman you want a monogamous woman. You want a woman who only gonna want to fuck you. But then you want to fuck multiple bitches. Yeah. Go find your tribe. It's a bitch out here today. Find your people. Find you a girl.
No, that's facts though.
Who want to fuck multiple men or is okay with you having sex with multiple women. But the crazy part about it is that you want to be the man fucking multiple women and expect her to be okay with that shit, and you want her to only solely be fucking for you. Are you fucking dumb? Women the same fucking way.
I was finna get there. I wasn't
gonna leave their asses behind. You just believe.
I'm be quiet.
Yes, same thing with them bitches too. Same with them.
They know better too, because all this, I want a nigga to do this, and I want a nigga to do that. Nigga's supposed to drive this and drive that. Baby, what the fuck you drive?
Nothing.
Baby, what do you drive?
10 toes.
Ain't no way you finna jump in this motherfucking Mercedes Benz with the goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
your bag ain't even supposed to be in this Benz. It don't make sense.
It don't make sense. Date within your league. Date your people.
That's it.
And that's okay. People be trying to just date outside their league when you know you're not in position to receive them, because all you're gonna do is fuck them over.
Baby, if you can afford some Zara, you're good enough for me. You understand what I'm saying?
Come on, if you like a little thrift, come holler at me.
That's it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in there. I'm with you.
I'm telling you. That's why I don't date flashy men. I can keep up with it, trust me, but that ain't my style.
Yeah,
I can't deal with it. I be telling the young niggas and the little guys that I know, don't go out here trying to present yourself as this flashy man, because you're gonna come across a woman who actually in position to afford that, and you can't even keep up with her lifestyle. You can't keep up with her lifestyle.
I met somebody like that. And listen, and this is what I'm gonna say. I could keep up, but I don't want to. This person I met came from money. I'm talking about birthed into millions. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got money. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to date. Character was a little sketchy, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, why would I entertain this if that's what you own? That's what you after. That's your mantra. You got to keep up for your family. That's not me, mama. I wasn't raised like that. My mama told me, goddamn, I could put this Zara in this goddamn Range Rover and put these motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, $30 slippers on, and we go. Whatever you comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? And people, but you know what I do got? Besides anything else, what I do got is enough to pay them bills. I got enough to take care of that little boy I got enough to feed this table. You know what I'm saying?
I got enough love to go around to make you feel good. I got all that shit. If that ain't good enough
for you, baby, I don't know what to give you.
A lot of these bitches, it's all about aesthetics. It's all about a look. They don't give a fuck about nothing else.
And I tell people, this is probably my number one hell-bent idea in love. This is the most important thing I'm going to tell y'all. If y'all ain't going to if you ain't never said nothing, don't wait till it's too late to go looking for love. Don't be out here seeking handbags, jewelry, purses, dates, vacations, because when your ass 40 and you ain't got that body to offer no more, don't go looking for love then.
Because when you got more gut than butt, it look a little different.
Don't go do it when you 60 years old talking about where my husband at. He ain't nowhere around because you was out of town with Clarence. When that nigga was knocking at your door, you was out of town with Charles and Cletus and them. Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
No, seriously.
You feel what I'm saying? So people ask me why I'm always manifesting now. Because, baby, I'm ready for you now.
Period.
You get what I'm saying? I'm after love now. I'm not after fucking the super. Don't get me wrong. We're going to do the super. Baby, if you want to go out of town, we out of town.
Right.
If that's what you want to do, vacation, twerking on my shoulder, I'm all for it. Because people be thinking like, this is my definition of toxic for me. My relationship needs a little bit. Just a little bit.
I think like, fun toxicity.
Exactly, baby. Meet me in the Target changing room real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like real quick.
I'm real spontaneous. Can we go in Nordstrom's bathroom real quick?
Just real quick.
I promise there's nobody
these
in here.
Tinted. We could, what I'm saying? I need that.
Please.
Like
Can you give me a little bit of neck bone on the highway?
And everybody be like, no.
Give me a little yuck.
No, yeah, you ain't for me. I know you ain't for me.
You're not for me.
I know you not for me.
Yeah.
Because we gonna put a little of that toxicity.
Listen, I like a little bit of that.
It spice it up.
Yes.
And then right after that, I'm gonna wipe you off. I'm gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna go back to being that little princess you was, baby. It's just like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't even one of them.
I don't know. That's me. Your husband gonna be one of a kind, and
but that's what you gonna find. I mean, you're gonna be aligned with that person when it comes. So y'all gonna be good.
She gonna see the picture. She gonna see that bigger picture, and I can't fucking wait. My wedding gonna be lit. Really? I'm talking about off the chain in this bitch, and I don't even. The thing about it is, everybody be like, "What you gonna wear? Where's it gonna be? Is it gonna be big or small? Whatever my wife want." I know it's gonna be lit because I've been looking for. You know what my motherfucking vows gonna sound like? I'm going off the top, baby. I just want to get this off my chest.
Come on, guys.
I'm going off the
what
top.
You say?
Look, I ain't writing shit down. I'm gonna look her in motherfucking eyes and I'm gonna tell you, baby, I've been waiting on this motherfucking day our whole lives. You understand? All of it. I've been looking for you. I've been communicating with you. Go back and watch that podcast if you ain't seen it, girl. I've been talking to you. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like everybody gonna be like, what's his vows gonna say? And da-da-da-da. So I be getting like offered to be on like Love is Blind and this and that and this. And it ain't for me. Yeah. I'm going to meet mine the old-fashioned way. And we gonna, because I want a daughter so bad.
Oh, God.
So
could you date a woman who don't want kids?
I could. But I got Logan. So if that person comes along and I know she's the one.
Yeah.
And she don't want kids, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Or if she can't have them, we can adopt.
Could you date a woman with multiple kids?
I could.
Multiple baby daddies.
I cannot.
Come on now. Hello?
It all depends on that relationship.
That's how I am. No fucking independent on shit. I barely for a long time, I would never date a man with a child. Because I dated somebody and I really, really, really liked him. I lied. I thought he was my person. I was like, yo, he was everything.
And what happened?
That baby mama found out that we were talking. And she started to keep the child away from him. And he loved his kids. So he was such an active dad. He had to, now at this space, now, I understood why he made the decision that he did, even though my emotions got caught in a crossfire. Because he wanted to be there for his child.
My thing about it is,
I would have took that bitch to court.
We ain't got to worry about none of that. I'll beat it to court. I'm already there.
And you know what's so fucking crazy? You know what some of the most hurtful shit is that I helped him. I coached him through it. Like, you should go to court to do joint custody because this is not fair. Only to think that he was going to circle back and get me. That motherfucker ain't even do it. One of the worst
I tried to do joint custody years ago. And I got told I was jealous of the new niggas.
See what I'm saying? You worry about the wrong shit. That's what's wrong with you bitches. A lot of you bitches be worried about the wrong shit. And let me tell you bitches something. Man. If you gave him away, you let him go, don't worry about what the fuck he got going on now. Bitch, you gave him away. You worry about the wrong shit.
Man, listen, I'm trying to make sure you don't take my baby and go run out of town. Because that I can't handle. You know what I'm saying? That I will not do. That breaks the man out of every.
I tell a lot. I tell women who have children. That's one of the worst things that you could do to a man, especially when you can't kill him or your words no longer sting. Is to throw his fucking child in for defense. That is the worst thing. When I tell you, a man will fly off the hinges and it'll be over for you in 2.5 if you get the wrong man and you put that kid in for defense. I hate when women do that. I don't understand that. Okay, but that's good. That's good though. But okay, we not maybe not her. Great, great.
But
there are women out here who do that. But
that's why I wanted to go to court though, because you never know what people turn into.
Yeah, ooh.
You know a motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying?
Let the emotions get involved with women.
You feel me?
Women will turn up on your fucking ass. You'll see a side of them that you'll never think that you ever saw. Like, bitch,
I don't want
who the
that
fuck
game.
Is that?
My last birthday, I turned 27 last June. Me and my child was at Disney World for my birthday. That's the dad I am. Like, I want to do it again. And the thing about it is, like, That's the most important. Family, love, all that is more important than anything else will ever have going on. I don't give a fuck about a job. I'll quit this motherfucking job right now. My wife tell me to. If that's what we need, my favorite statement on TV ever was, I don't need this shit. My man got 2 jobs. I want my wife to be able to say that shit every day. I don't need this shit. Let me ask you
this though. Could you do something like Chance and Tabitha Brown did, where she retired him and allow him to start his love, his passion for what it is that he had to do.
I was actually having a crazy ass conversation about this probably like 2 years ago, maybe. I was like, everybody wants to be taken care of. I was talking to this girl, and I'm like, if I was dating Oprah, I'm at home cleaning. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. If Oprah's my wife and she like, baby, I don't want you to work. I want you to. I'm doing a laundry.
Wait. Are you saying that because the financial piece looks different, or does it's a slew of other things out to come with that? Is it just because she's taking care of you? Is it because she's making you feel vulnerable? Is it because she's making you feel good as a man? You staying home, or are you only staying home because that bitch got a couple dollars?
No, I'm in love.
Okay,
and if this works for my wife,
okay, good.
That's what the fuck we doing.
So you cool with being a stay at home dad?
I'll be at
Shout
home.
Shout out to the stay at home dads.
I'll be in that motherfucker like this. You understand? Look, these are stay at home slippers. Fuck you. I'm getting ready to be at the crib. No, listen, but that's the goal though. I want to make so much. We both at home.
Ooh.
That's my goal. And I feel like the thing about it is people, you're not in love if you don't want that for your person.
Yeah.
If you're not in pursuit of that for the person that's sitting next to you, this shit ain't real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if my wife tell me, hey, baby, you staying at the crib today, where the fuck I'm at? The fella's gonna call me, what you doing?
In the house.
I'm washing dishes. I'm cleaning up.
The flow.
I ain't fucking around. It's gonna be spotless too.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
I don't mind. But that's the thing. Regardless if my wife is working or not, or she paying bills or not, I'm just that man anyway. My mother raised me to clean. She raised me to cook. She raised me to do the dishes.
Right there is a man that you could say standard on business, because with or without a woman, you still gonna do that. Regard. And a lot of men don't do that.
My crib look like IKEA. I'm talking about everything mounted properly. The shit ain't. I can't even see cords hanging. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when people come on my, it's like this is
nice. And, it don't smell like roaches.
It don't smell like no roaches. You know what I'm saying? None of that. And people actually be shocked, but that's how I'm setting a narrative for how my wife fits into the fold. Baby, you ain't got to do this. Whatever you don't want to do, your husband got you.
Period.
That's what I'm going for. And
what the fuck?
But everybody,
where the hell is these men?
Everybody just want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But ain't nobody ready for it.
That's what I be saying. A lot of men love the idea of things, but really can't show up and really do their part. It's like, that ain't really what you want. I'm telling you, this ain't what you want. I'm coming whole. I'm telling you, I'm a person who likes to communicate. I'm not doing all this hooting and hollering. Like, if you looking for somebody to holler and beat you the fuck upside your head and be outside your house in some bushes, I am the wrong fucking bitch. I'm not the bitch who's gonna put a tranquilizer in your fucking mailbox. I'm not that girl. I know somebody that will do. Fuck with me, you will find out. But no, but I'm not her. Like, I come with peace. I come in peace. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress because I'm still growing and I'm entering different seasons in my life. So sometimes the old version of me can't go into that new season, and I have to transition over. So
I gotta ask, do you yell? Motherfucker asked me, do you get mad?
I used to. Ooh, that was one of my I guess I could say a toxic trait, but one of the worst things about me, I used to yell. I used to shout because I thought that shouting was a form of power and it was going to diffuse the situation, ain't get shit done. But then when I realized that I know how to move the fuck out of you with a very much so calm tone, I knew I was winning. Why would I yell? I'm in control. For what? What am I yelling for?
I got a deep voice. So, like, it's overly intimidating. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't doing none of that. I'm not yelling for what? What we yelling for?
In a day and age where niggas just beat bitches free willed.
You know what I'm
saying? Like, no, I ain't.
It's no way. I'm not yelling.
So I'm super peaceful these days. And I think that intimidates a lot of people.
It
the
does.
ability to sit and have a conversation. If you come to me, let's go right now.
Let's roll on some real shit.
Yeah, let's go. You bringing your problem to me. I'm watching TV.
Baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, I want to tell you about some shit you said to me the other day.
Wow.
I really ain't like the way you said that. Like, I don't like it because you made me feel some type of way. It seemed like every time I come to you with a problem, no, we gotta do it again.
I called you ma'am too. That wasn't right.
Okay,
Let's go. Run it back. Run it back.
Baby, I want to tell you about how you made me feel the other day.
What'd I do, Mom?
You said some shit that kind of stung my feelings, and I ain't really like it.
What'd I say?
Remember when you said, like, every time you turn around, I'm always, like, it's always a problem when I don't fucking know.
I remember.
But you just made me feel some type of way.
I apologize. Look, my intent was not to make you feel the way you did, baby. If that's how it came off, that's how you took it. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I was just trying to say XYZ.
Period.
I was just trying to make you feel like XYZ and let it be known that, boom, that's how I go.
But then if I said anything in that moment to make you feel some type of way, I do apologize as well. And you could tell me what can I do to make you feel like, you know.
Oh, let's go to Target dressing room real quick.
Let's go. Ooh.
We're gonna leave the crib to go to hey.
No draws.
Hey, listen, that's how arguing with me is. Yeah. I don't have it. I don't have that fight.
Yeah, I don't have it in me no more.
Get it right.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? People also do. They also believe that silence is key. Sometimes that will fucking silence is so loud to
kill
me.
It all.
If at this big ass age, if you've made the conscious adult decision to fucking be mute, you can make the same decision to communicate with me. Because if you're choosing just to not to speak to me because you feel some type of way, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
That's how relationships end.
I don't like that.
People don't understand that silence kills everything because your silence is answering a question for me, whether you give a fuck or not.
Oh, hello.
Give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Now we both
don't
our
give
relationship
a fuck.
Going to the wayside. But people don't know how to have those conversations. People don't know how to sit.
Because people be feeling so attacked. But they
triggered.
Feel so attacked. And it's like, I'm not coming at you from that space. I'm not here to hurt you at all. I'm here to be honest with you and let you know where you fucked up at. Play as fuck up.
And the thing about it is, it's you that's...
But you know what I also notice is that people who feel that way, who lack confidence with themselves, it don't matter how you present it. You can present it on a fluffy cloud. They're going to receive it a whole nother way. Man, so it don't matter. And them people right there, them not my people right there.
You could pat a motherfucker on the back and say, good job, and they think you're sarcastic.
Oh my God, bitch.
Shit you not.
I'm asleep. I'm up. Listen.
I swear to God on my mama.
Yes, they will.
Look at a motherfucker and be like, hey, you look great today.
I remember one time my homeboy.
Tell a motherfucker you look great. I'm telling you. Motherfucker be like,
listen, you trying to be, now you trying to be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
You then, never mind. That's why you ugly for real, bitch.
Motherfucker get a 10 up. You crying because I say you look good.
Bitch. See now, that's what I'm saying. Matter of fact, give me my motherfucking compliment, bitch.
But I'm telling you, healed people are so fucking triggering. And everybody say, I want Demetri. Come your ass over here and we gonna have a conversation. Because one thing I'm gonna do, if I care about you and I love you, I'm going to tell you about yourself.
Yes.
Because the world is out in public.
Stop feeling like somebody is attacking you. It's not an
public,
attack.
I got you. I don't give a fuck you wrong or right. I'm arguing with you out in public. I don't give a fuck.
I'm telling you. You
but
sound
when we
like
get
me.
to the crib, baby, you know that shit wasn't right.
You know you dead fucking wrong. And then don't think you finna embarrass me.
Then if you attack me, I've seen this. I'll be like, baby, we get to the crib. Baby, you know that shit wasn't right. How the fuck wasn't it right?
What the fuck I do? And da-da-da-da-da, bitch, you was dead fucking wrong. And you want me to validate your fuckery. And I'm not finna do it.
Be like, don't worry about it.
I've apologized to somebody before, like dead ass serious, and they still was mad. But you
I swear to God.
But that goddamn, you still ain't let me do.
I swear to God.
I said, damn, bro, I just sat here and apologized. And I told you, because he was saying to me that I cut him off. He was like, you know, when I talk to you a lot about certain stuff, you be quick to cut me. He was telling me something, and I cut him off. Where he was talking, he was like, you know, sometimes when I talk to you, I feel like you cut me off. And I said, you know what? I hear that a lot. And that's something that I'm working on. And clearly the regimen that I'm using and the tools and tricks that I'm doing is not working. And I have to go back and I need to work a little harder. So I do apologize for making you feel some type of way. He like, nah, man, nah. Because you still cut me off and shit. I want to call him a bitch so fucking bad. You acting like a little bitch. I just told your little monkey ass I apologize, and I was genuine. And I owned it, and I said I hear it a lot. But you know, those type of people that even though, that's what I'm saying.
That statement can save marriages. That statement right there, that I hear you, I apologize, I'm working on that. If people could spit that shit out their mouth,
they don't want to do it.
The divorce rate would be low as hell.
Just tell me, listen, I apologize. I told him, I was like, because I hear it. Mm-hmm. I'm being honest with myself. A lot of people are not going to come and say, you right. People do tell me I ain't shit. I
remember one time, this was me and my child's mother last relationship, right? This is during the end of it. A man can feel when it's ending, right? Mm-hmm. And if you can't, Hey, silence will tell you. When she don't care no more, she done arguing, she ain't talking, she ain't doing this. This is towards the end. Chris Brown was coming to town, right? I had bought her tickets to see Chris Brown, but I was gonna like surprise her with it. And we had ended up getting into it before I could surprise her. So I ended up surprising her. And I knew she was elsewhere. Her mind was elsewhere with somebody else already. But this is my family, you know, I wanna work on this. Man, listen. Chris Brown came to town, it was like Tinley Park. We end up going out there. Everything's paid for. And now in my mind, I'm feeling like it's me versus that guy. I gotta lay my cards on the table and they gotta come clean. Everything gotta be right when I show up. Listen to what I'm telling you. And this is me as a man. And I hate it about myself, but it's the truth. We got out there, we get to the gate. The tickets won't scan for some reason. I go to the customer service little kiosk thing, they trying to fix it. They end up fixing it. I shit you not. I know everything going on. It's safe space, right? We real transparent here. I know everything going on in this little realm of everything happening. 2 tears fall out my motherfucking eye. Reason being, and she like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I just wanted it to be perfect. And as I'm sitting here saying it, it's fucking with me right now because I wanted it to be perfect because I'm losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as a man who knows, and this is all you've ever wanted in life, you want to do it. You want it to work. I tried everything I could. I've made those statements that was like, I'm working on that. I want to fix it. I've done this. I've done that. I've apologized. I did this. And it was never enough.
It's not even working. It's not enough.
It was never enough for what this person was seeking.
Yeah.
And then until I realized, I looked up one day and I realized it wasn't meant for me to give it to her.
It's not. That's not. That's not your person.
Yeah. And you know, shit be like that. But I'm telling you right now, ladies, if you got a man that want to fix it, try for that man. I'm telling you, fellas, silence speak louder than any word she can say. Stop ignoring that lady. Stop fucking invalidating her feelings, making it seem like she ain't got time or she not right. That's my message. If I could tell anything to the world, just try a little harder. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. And that concludes this episode. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, absolutely. I had a fucking ball.
I did too.
Can we go to the club?
We can go. We're going to turn up. We're going to turn up, y'all. Thank you guys for timing into this episode of the We Just Talk a Podcast. I'll see you guys on the next one. Call me back. Peace.